employer and the student. Okay. So now it is getting recorded. So yes, we do, as I said, we do help student for internship options, full-time opportunities after once the student get the student finishes their studies. And at the same time we also help the students to to get a part-time job, right? So we have a student group of more than 700 students in one WhatsApp group, which are all our current students with us. We add all the students to that group, and that group basically assist one another to help them for accommodation, for help them for daily needs, for to help them for part-time and full-time opportunities. So yeah, and if you see our Google reviews also, we are among the top Google reviews feedback. We have 4.8 feedback points with more than 550 feedbacks of the students. Even if you can go to YouTube, you can see the testimonial from the students from Indian, from Gujarati, from Nepali, from Sri Lankan, from Mauritian, from and then we have couple of from Bangladesh. We also have some students from Tunisia, Libya, Morocco. So yes, we have more than 15 plus nationalities students studying with us, and currently like on an average we have more than 500 students studying under one roof. So the students keep on joining and exiting. So this is how it is. This is more or less about Global College Malta, and we are located in the south region of Malta, and all the professors, teachers, and they all are well qualified. They all are PhD holders. 99.9% are Maltese. Some of them are Italians. Some of them are from other part of European Union. So this is more or less about Global College Malta. Uh, Ms. Imani, let me know what exactly need to be discussed here. Like, do we need to discuss the application process, the visa process, or can I show the some video which can be, of course, just for
Uh,
information about Malta?
yes, I would like, sir, can you show the video also?
Yes,
And
yes, yes, yes,
also, the student would like to know the programs, the entry requirements, and
yes.
also what would be the application and visa process. Most probably the funding part, which is the
All
most
right, all
important.
right, all right. I'll be sharing my screen now.
Global College graduation ceremony for 2025. Let's give a big round of applause.
Sir, you are on mute.
Yeah, yeah. Can you see the slide and can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'll be starting my presentation with this slide. You can see in the picture, he is Professor Chris Haslam. He is the Professor Dean with us, who is responsible for structuring all the program, and he is also one of the prime member of the cabinet member of MFHEA. As I said, MFHEA is basically Malta Higher and Further Education Authority. So he's a part of a team, and he's also working as the dean, Professor Dean, with us. He's having a massive experience of working with lots of UK universities. Currently, he's working with us from last 4 years. Talking more, why exactly one should choose Malta over any other country? Uh, what is so special about Malta? Why not to go to any other European country? Why exactly we need to go to, Malta for the higher education? First of all, Malta being in Schengen country, you know what is Schengen country all about? Having a single visa for 29 countries, you can travel hassle free for your tourism, for your business, for your work, whatsoever is your reason, you can travel without any question asked. right? So of course, there is one more benefit. There are so many benefits, but one of the top benefit of studying in Malta is it is the only country except Ireland in the entire European Union region which has English as the official language. No other European country out of those 29 countries except Ireland has English as the official language, and you know how much it matters and how much important it is to for international students to go down to a new country where there is nobody you can find who are speaking English. Whereas Malta, being an official country who has English as the official language, more than 90% of people they speak in English, they interact with you in English. Every local or international person will speak to you in English. Your part-time, full-time opportunities, everything will be done in English. So that is a huge benefit to study in Malta, right? One of the top benefit of studying in Malta is they have basically the currently they have a scheme called as Get Qualified scheme. So under that scheme, you can you can refund your entire 70% of your tuition fees back from government of Malta. So that is a huge benefit, and it is so attractive. Most of the people are not aware about the same. You can get 70% of the entire tuition fees you have paid to the college from government of Malta. The condition is you have to pass out from the respective program you have chosen and then work in Malta for minimum 2 years. So you have to work minimum 2 years in Malta after finishing your program, and then you will be qualified to get 70% of the entire tuition fees you have paid. For an example, for undergraduate students who is studying with us for 3 years, and in the tenure of 3 years he paid, let's say in INR 15 to 16 lakh rupees. So just imagine the return of investment. We calculate return ROI, right? So the return of investment is super high. In those 3 years program, first of all, he is paying less tuition fees as compared to any other European country, good European country. And on top of that, he is ending up into a Schengen area. He is taking education which is qualified across the world. Then, being a student, they are allowed to work 20 hours per week, and while working 20 hours per week, they are able to take care of their basic monthly expenses. And then on top of that, once you finish 3 years working, you'll be working full time 2 years in Malta, irrelevant to any field you do, irrelevant to any job you have, irrelevant to how much you are earning. You have to spend 2 years in Malta paying taxes. That paying taxes is something which is in India you have to pay tax in the month of in your financial year, whereas in the European Union the taxes is automatically debited from your account. So whenever you get salary, the salary will be credited to you after the tax reduction, so you don't have any actually rights to save the taxes. It will be automatically done. So once you do 2 years working in Malta, you'll be getting 70% of the entire 15 to 16 lakh rupees you have paid to the college for your education. And in those 5 years, let's say 3 years of education, 2 years of working, you have got European degree, you have paid less tuition fees, you have been working part-time, and then on top of that you'll be working full-time for 2 years, saving money, and then getting 70% back. It is a huge benefit to all the international students that has been given from government of Malta. So I hope I am well explained to 70% tuition fees called as the scheme called as Get Qualified scheme. And to have more information on that, of course, you can Google it, and even it is mentioned on the website of Global College Malta. Any question you have, please can feel free to ask me right now or maybe in the end of this meeting. All right, discussing more about why exactly Malta, why you know what is what is so special and what is so attractive about Malta. Malta, of course, as I said, it is an English-speaking country. Student can work 20 hours per week, and it is a country which is very pleasant. It is a country which is very welcomed to all the international students. You won't believe second highest population in Malta is Indian. The total population of Malta is approximately 6 to 7 lakh in total. As you know, Malta is an island, it is a small, tiny island. In the entire population of Malta, the second highest population is Indian over there. So you can feel that how much comfortable you will be once you land in Malta. And it is also not that freezing as compared to Canada, UK, US. The climate is very pleasant. Out of 365 days, 300 days are sunny days in Malta. And it is one of the safest country as well. Being an island, nobody can just jump in from anywhere. Nobody will cross the border like anything. Being an island, you have to come by ship or by flight, and you know how it is. All the documents are being checked at the time of immigration, so it becomes more safer in that terms. Then of course, discussing more about post study visa. See, the thing is, in Malta, the official PSW from government of Malta is only for 6 months, but there is a law in Malta that you can directly convert your study status to work permit. And once you get a work permit, the work permit will be valid for 1 year. For first 3 years of working in Malta, your TRC card, your work permit will be renewed after each and every year. And after spending those first 3 years, you'll be getting a TRC card of 2 years, and then you'll be getting a TRC card of 3 years. And sorry, after 3 years of your journey in Malta, you'll be getting a TRC card of 2 years, and then you'll be getting a TRC card of 5 years. In total, if you spend 8 to 9 years in Malta, then you can apply for a PR in Malta, right? So there is no specific law that that will says that okay, you have only this much limit to stay in Malta. You can stay in Malta as long as you want. It is same like Dubai. What Dubai does, they have until or unless you have employer with you have all the rights to stay in Malta, right? So all you need is employer. And what employer means, uh, I'm again giving you an example. Let's say somebody have done masters in logistics, and for some reason he or she is not able to get a job in logistics background, but it doesn't mean that he should not be getting a work permit. If they are not going to work in the logistic background, they can work in any industry, irrelevant to any industry, irrelevant to any job, irrelevant to how much salary you are earning. You will be getting a work permit, right? So every job, even working as a waiter, will be also giving you the work permit. So every job, every damn job in Malta will going to give you the work permit. So having a work permit, having a job security is super high in Malta, right? Sometimes it happens, like let's say somebody is from tourism, he or she is not able to get a tourism job, but doesn't mean that if you don't get that job, you'll be asked to get out from the country. It's not like that. You can work in any of the industry with any of how much salary you are earning, no matters, you'll be getting a work permit, right? So as long as you have work permit, you have all the rights to stay in Malta, and that will also allow you to like have a Schengen access, right? Any question, PSW or 70% tuition fees refund, please feel free to ask me. All
No,
right.
sir.
Going forward, how to apply? What is the application process? So the thing is, to apply, of course, there is a GCM portal. You need to go to GCM portal. Counselors must be knowing about the same. Maybe Ms. Himali can explain. You have to go to GCM portal. You have to submit all the documents there, and then you'll be getting an email that you have to, like, a student now have to give the interview. The second step will be the interview. So once the student clear the interview, the offer letter and invoice will be generated. Now, on the basis of offer letter and invoice, the student has to pay the tuition fees. After paying the tuition fees, students will be getting the receipts, and they will be also getting a checklist to prepare all the documents as per the requirements of Immigration Malta. And once all the documents are being prepared, the college is going to give the VFS appointment to the student, and the student has to go to VFS center to submit all the documents. And then he or she might have an email for the interview, he might not have it. It's completely random. And in the tenure of 2 months from submitting the application at the VFS center, the student will be getting a result. So nowadays it is taking more. So as I said, it is taking approximately 2 months to get a result after submitting your application at the VFS center. There are so many documents required, uh, although they all are very basic application form and all insurance and all. But one of the document which is important is called as show money. So you don't need to, first of all, you don't need to block the amount. You just need to show the amount in your saving account. The amount need to be maintained for minimum 30 days. 30 days of maintenance funds are required, and the funds is 11,000 euros, approximately 11 lakh rupees in INR, maintained in your account or into your sponsor account. So this is the application process, and if I tell you the requirements are very basic. The student who are coming for undergraduate program, they need to have 50 plus 50 percentage in their last education, and the gaps, as far as the gaps are concerned, we are accepting the gap of 5 to 6 years for undergraduate students, and the gaps is not an issue for master's program. So for master's program, student can come up to any age. For undergraduate program, the student can come up to, let's say, 30, 31 of years of age. So 5 to 6 years of gaps are more than acceptable for undergraduate programs. And 50%, as I said, the student can take the admission on the basis of MOI. MOI stands for medium of instruction, which says that your last education has been done or in English. If somebody don't have a MOI, they have appeared for IELTS or PT exam, they have to they have to give IELTS documents which need to have a marks of 5.5 overall for undergraduate, for postgraduate 6 overall, and that is equivalent to all the respective other English communication, English proficiency test like PT, TOEFL, or Duolingo, right? So this is the whole application process and the requirement. If you have any question, maybe student or counselors, please feel free to ask.
So suppose a student doesn't even have the MOI, the bachelor's is done from Gujarati medium, and he has also not given the IELTS TOEFL PT, then also they can get admission.
So student who have not done English education in their last, and student don't have IELTS PT, they can go for Duolingo. Duolingo, it is very instant. You can just log in and give the test and get the result instantly. So Duolingo will be accepted, and the marks are 100, 100 numbers are accepted, 100 plus 100. So yes, in that case, Duolingo will be more convenient.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, yes, any other question, please feel free to ask. Now I'll be discussing the programs which we are offering. We are offering undergraduate, postgraduate, and PhD program, as I said before. In undergraduate, we have BBA, BA in Management, Tourism, Marketing, Accounts and Finance, Human Resource, Psychology, and IT Management. In postgraduate, we have MBA, Marketing Management, Tourism, Healthcare, Human Resource Management, Logistics, Leadership Change Management, and Executive MBAs. For PhD program, we have only one pathway called as Doctorate in Business Administration. So yeah, uh, this is it from the presentation side.
Okay. Any students, you have any questions, please unmute yourself and ask your questions.
Yes,
Ask
please.
someone.
I'll be more than happy to answer you, and I like when students ask questions. So
Hello, good afternoon.
yeah, hi, good afternoon.
So I have done a BCA at Saurashtra University. So can you suggest me any course based on BCA?
Computer applications, right? So in masters, we don't have IT programs. And but if I really want to suggest you, I will be suggesting you a MBA generic program, which will give you an overall idea of a business and uh, MNCs companies and all, so that you'll like, of course, you'll be widely open to those MNCs and companies in your future. Likewise, I have also done bachelor's in hospitality management in India, and then I done my master's. So everybody needs sales and marketing. Every company needs uh, people from, like, business background, people from accounts and finance background. So MBA will going to give you the overall idea.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I wanted to know, like, I think you said ki, is some month like you invite all the employers that you have tie up with. So, is
Hmm.
there a particular month, like in September, you invite all the employers, so anything like that?
We generally call them in July in summers, because that is basically the starting of the, although we have lots of intake, but that is the intake in which we have most of the students coming up. So yeah,
These employers particularly hire for part-time jobs or like
both.
both? Okay.
Yeah.
So the student who are like choosing July intake will easily get a job. Like,
No, 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 it's not like that. It's not like that. See, I'm not s- coming coming them to the campus. Of course, will not going to give them a guaranteed job, right? If they don't have any opening to that, to the requirements they have, how it is going to work?
yes, obviously it's
that,
no,
that
I'm
is
not.
basically, yeah, that is basically a, like, just an introduction event. And at the same time, we as I said, like, we have a MOU signed with them. Whenever they have an opening, we have a WhatsApp group with them, made with them. So they just send us a notification that there is an opening, and if somebody, so some of your students want to apply, here is the email, and here is the concern mobile number. Ask your students to apply for the same. So this is
Oh,
how it works. So
okay.
they send us
So it's
notification.
not guaranteed, but it's just that the probability of hiring
Yes.
increases by much, right? That's all.
Yes.
Thank you
Yes.
so much. Yeah.
Sir, I have shared a profile in the chat box. Actually, the student has done Bachelor of Visual Arts and looking for Masters in Marketing or a general MBA program. But the student is Bangladeshi. He holds a passport of Bangladesh, and he
Yeah.
has pass out. He has passed out his bachelor's from Vadodara itself. So, what will be the process? Like, it will be from the Bangladesh rules and regulations that GBS follows, or what it will be?
It's GCM, by the way. So
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. So well, I will be suggesting you the students to, to process from Bangladesh itself. Although they have, if the student is working here from last 6 months, if they have proof, the student have a proof that student has been living in India from last 6 months, they can also apply from India. And
He's 2025 pass out, so that's not an issue, right?
no, 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 no,
Okay.
no issues.
So, do you accept MOI from Bangladeshi student?
Yes, 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 yes. We are. Currently, we have, like, we were not used to take students from Bangladesh, but yes, recently we have started taking them. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, Krishna sir.
Yes, I tell me.
I have one profile.
Hmm.
He done his higher secondary and secondary from NIOS, open schooling, and he wants to take an admission for the bachelor's program.
Yeah, NOS is accepted. No issues.
Okay. And he also gave the PT, but his score was 48.
But does he have a MOI?
I actually asked him before, and when he contacted with the school, the center which he gave the exams, they told me that they didn't provide any MOI. They gave one later.
Okay. What is that letter?
Let me share it to you. It's a migration come transfer certificate
No, no, no. It is
because he
so.
asked
Yeah.
to the one of the
So
teacher.
students who have 48 PT score,
Hmm.
they need to go for a pre-screening first, and then they can
Okay.
apply for a final interview. So if they are
Okay.
not qualified to pass the pre-screening interview, they will not be
Hmm.
allowed to sit in the final interview. But yes,
Okay.
pre-screening interview will be more or less concentrated on the communication skills.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So first pre screening, then after the final interview for the admission.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. No worries,
But we
sir.
can take it. We can take it.
Okay. And here is one more person. His name is Shyam. Hello, Mr. Shyam. He also
Mr.
wants to
Mr. Sham
comment.
is here with us.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi, Sham. Please tell me.
Yes, sir. Sir, I have done my MBA in 2015,
Okay.
and recently I have experience of 10 years of in accounting fields, and
Okay.
now I decided to move abroad. So I meet to Mr. Jill. So he advised me to go to Malta.
Mm-hmm.
But thing is that now after leaving my master,
Mm-hmm.
so it's a long time, 10 years. So I'm not able to study again. So so it's a
Mm-hmm.
little bit difficult for me. So
Okay.
it is easy to study over there and pass the exam within a month or 2 months.
Like within two months, you mean you want to finish the program?
No, it's not like that. I just read the books within 1 month and give the exam and finish.
See, it completely depends on your skill and your grasping power. That how good you are at grasping that particular thing and grasping that particular module. But
Okay.
let me tell you, what is your age, if I may ask?
32.
Okay, Mr. Sham, we have student plus 45 studying with us, masters,
Okay.
right? So age is not a concern for master students. First of all, second is uh, uh, the modules. Of course, as I said, it is completely depend on your skills and the grasping power you have. But again, you are not requested to come to college each and every day. You are only requested as a master student. You are only requested to come to college 3 times in a week. That too for
Okay.
4 hours per day.
Okay.
So you have enough time to, of course, study. You have enough time to do your part-time thing. So if you can manage, I think you can do it.
Okay. So, sir, what is the last date of uh, for February intake? I guess.
Mr. Sham, February intake is gone. Currently, we have April intake on, and the
Okay.
last date of
April
submitting
intake.
your application at the VFS center is 28th of January.
Okay, 20th of January.
Yeah, that is submitting your application at the VFS center. That is the last process from your side. So you have to start from scratch, basically. Maybe Miss Imani will be, able to guide you after this meeting.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, sir.
yeah. Pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.
Sir,
Yes.
I would like to highlight one point that Jill sir said that his student
Yeah.
has 48 PT, so
Mhm.
he'll be, be enrolling for the interview, and then once he cracks that, he'll be getting the admission. So in this such case, during the time of visa filing of that student, do we have to submit that PT to the VFS? Do we have to like show that?
Yes, exactly. We need to show one document. If we don't have PT, then we have to show MOI. And if we don't have MOI, then of course any other Duolingo or IELTS or PT. But one of the document is required. And as I said, on the basis of 48 numbers, we are going to give the admission. So we are at the same time we are, if the student don't want to appear for PT exam again, and just get the admission on the basis of communication skills, then they don't have to get the PTA and MOI done again. In terms of submitting them at the VFS center, there will be a recorded video from our side at the time of interview, which will be sent via email to the immigration, saying that the student doesn't have the proper number, but yes, he has passed the test, and here is the video you can see. That's how it works. That is something which is internal, but yes, that's why I said we can accept it.
Okay, so after this meeting, I'll have to give you a call for Nirali because I have one confusion for her. That's why.
Okay, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Sir, can you please confirm the deadlines?
Okay, so see, the thing is, Ms. Janvi, for masters, we don't have any issue. Like, we have rolling intake, we have intake in every month. So currently, as you see that March intake is closed, so we have April intake. So 28th of January is the last date of submitting, and then we have intake in June, then we have in July. But for undergraduate program, currently we have just closed July intake. Now we have sorry, currently we have closed March intake. Now we have July intake. So whatever is the date of intake, just calculate 10 weeks date from the date of starting. So deducting 10 weeks from the date of intake will give you the last date of submitting your application at the VFS center. Calculate 10 weeks, as simple.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Miss Nidali is also here. Miss Nidali, any questions?
No, sir.
You're good?
She's just waiting now. The time has come. She's
Yeah.
just waiting.
Yes, 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 yes. So yeah, I think we are done, right, Miss Imani?
I guess so. I guess any counselors, do you have any questions
Yeah,
that
yeah, counselors, please, please,
please
please
please ask your questions.
don't
Ravina
feel that
ma'am.
this will not be a appropriate question, or why like it will not going to any question which comes into your mind, or you think that you are sticking with that question. Please feel free to ask.
Sir, I have a one doubt that you have told that 11 lakhs fund, I guess, required.
Mhm.
So, do we need that 3 month old or something like that? That we need to keep that fund old and then we can use it or something like? Can you just help with
All
that?
right. So in the cases of loans, education loan, we don't need to maintain the fund for 3 months. But in the cases of non-education loan, like the father is sponsoring, or the student is a self-sponsor, or anybody who is sponsoring, in that case we need 3 months bank statement from the sponsor. Doesn't matter he have fund or not, he have make the transaction or not, but yes, 3 months bank statement is required. And having said that, 30 days, last 30 days maintenance of balance with 11 lakh rupees is required.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Sir, regarding the work permit that you said that student can work into any field and it should be a stay of 2 years and all. But up to my knowledge, I don't know if I'm not if I'm wrong, you can correct me. I have come to know that if the employer is a Maltese employer
Hmm.
and you have worked under such employer, then the PR is possible a bit faster. Is it true?
No, 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 it's not like that.
Okay.
Uh, anyway, you have to spend 8 to 9 years in Malta, paying your taxes in order to apply for PR. And by the time you have spent 8 to 9 years, you will be so much familiar with Maltese, with employers, with people around you, that you should be knowing inside out. Because as I said, it's a small country. You will be interacting the same people almost every month. So yeah, it is not an issue having a PR with a Maltese employer or an Indian employer.
Okay, sir. I guess we are done. I guess
Yes.
all questions are like answered. So it was good to meet you, sir, today.
Yes, same
And
here. Pleasure meeting you all, and thanks for supporting Global College. And I hope more support from your side in 2026.
Surely, sir.
Yes. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much then. Have a
Thank
good
you.
weekend. Bye
Bye.
bye.